Hey, what's up, everybody? Video 44 coming at you with another video. All right. All right. The Los Angeles Lakers get the victory against the Miami Heat. And I'm just going to run off the stats and it just, like, talk about Luka because, man, he went for 60 points. And I got a few thoughts. I was obviously extremely impressed. And, you know, I'm very comfortable saying he's the guy for the Lakers going forward. The man was unbelievable tonight. He's been unbelievable for the last 2 nights. For the last 2 years, since he was drafted, honestly. But that's a whole nother story. The point is, he's been playing unbelievable ball, the second of a back-to-back. We didn't even know if he was going to go tonight. And he walked into Miami, a hostile environment, and dropped a smooth 60 points on their forehead, bro. Just GOAT-level stuff. I don't know, it's GOAT-level stuff. First quarter, Lakers 29, Heat 42. Second quarter, Lakers 30, Heat 23. Third quarter, Lakers 38, Heat 23. Fourth quarter, Lakers 37, Heat 38. So we got a little interesting there, how Tyler Hero started getting hot down the stretch. But Bron and Luka just, man, they're starting to find their chemistry. And I don't know who's going to beat us when we're playing like this. Outside of, I want to respect OKC because I know how souped up their roster is from top to bottom. Nobody should beat them. And San Antonio got Wemby, and they got a bunch of athletes, stuff like that. I don't think anybody's going to beat them besides each other, okay? They're in a different tier. But next up, it's the Lakers. Right now, the way we're playing, yeah, that's pretty much it. LeBron and Luka have found their chemistry, man. That's the moral of the story. They found their chemistry. And if I'm LeBron, I'm saying, man, we're finally starting to get it. I don't think I'm retiring at the end of the year. If we keep playing like this, I'll be back next year. Because now we understand one another. We can go. We can really go after something next year. That's what I'm thinking if I'm LeBron. See how this playoff goes, but they figured it out. They figured it out. Lakers shot 53% from the field, 43 of 81. Heat shot 51%, 48 of 94. Heat shot 32% from 3, 12 of 38. Lakers shot 44% from the field, 14 of 32. Lakers shot 34 of 45 from the free throw line. I didn't realize we shot that many free throws. 76%. The Heat, 18 of 22 for 82%. So you know the haters are going to say we shot too many free throws. I already hear that coming. Rebound total, 47 for the Lakers, 41 for the Heat, 13 offensive rebound for the Lakers, 12 for the Heat, 23 assists for the Lakers, 31 for the Heat, 8 steals for the Lakers, 4 for the Heat, 3 blocks for the Lakers, 2 for the Heat, 11 turnovers for the Heat, 11 points off of those, 13 turnovers for the Lakers, 19 points off of those, 9 fast break points for the Lakers, 14 for the Heat, 50 points in the paint for the Lakers, 70 for the Heat. Largest lead of the game for the Heat was 15. They led 56% of the time, and the Lakers' largest lead was 13. We led 43% of the time. So in the second half, we really started to get our act together. We've had tale of 2 different third quarters, from night to night. We had a bad third quarter last night. We had a great third quarter this night. Not quite consistent there in them third quarters, but I definitely like how we corrected our problem tonight. Scored 134 points as a unit. I got 60 points out of one guy. So let's start with the losing Heat. Fontecchio, 19 minutes, 7 points, 3 of 6 from the field, 1 of 3 from 3, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 turnover, 2 offensive boards, -9. Bam, 38 minutes, 28 points, 9 of 19 from the field, 3 of 10, 3 of 8 from the three-point line, 7 of 10 from the free throw line, 10 boards, 2 assists, 1 steal, 2 offensive boards, -12. Davion Mitchell, 32 minutes, 16 points, 7 of 10 from the field, 2 of 5 from 3, 3 rebounds, 6 assists, 1 steal, 1 turnover, 1 block, 1 offensive board, -14. Hero, 33 minutes, 21 points, 8 of 19 from the field, 4 of 10 from 3, 1 of 1 from the line, 8 rebounds, 5 assists, 4 turnovers, -12. Pelle Larsson, 33 minutes, 11 points, 3 of 8 from the field, 0 of 2 from 3, 5 of 6 from the line, 5 assists, 2 rebounds, 4 turnovers, 2 offensive boards, -16. Ware, 21 minutes, 14 points, 7 of 11 from the field, 0 of 2 from 3, 9 boards, 1 assist, 3 offensive boards, +8. Powell, 33 minutes, 20 points, 7 of 13 from the field, 1 of 5 from 3. 5 of 5 from the line, 2 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal, 1 block, 1 turnover, 1 offensive board, +6. Smith, 16 minutes, 2 points, 1 of 3 from the field, 2 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 offensive board, +6. Jakushonis, 16 minutes, 7 points, 3 of 5 from the field, 1 of 3 from 3, 3 assists, 2 boards, 1 steal, +3. For the Los Angeles Lakers, once again, LeBron James was absolutely stellar. 38 minutes, 19 points, 8 of 12 from the field, 3 of 5 from the free throw line, rather. No threes attempted tonight. He had 15 boards, 10 assists, 3 turnovers, 4 offensive boards, +4. Triple-double came to play for the King. He was awesome. Love what I saw from the boards. 15 boards. I've been calling him to rebound the ball. He really grabbed glass tonight, and the 10 assists was extremely helpful. Once again, under 15 field goal attempts. Tonight he had 12, hit 8 of them. The efficiency is absolutely stellar. He's shining in this role, man. This role, he is just shining. Ever since he came back from injury, he got a chance to really look and see what the team needed. We were concerned that he was going to come back and play the way he had been playing. He came back ready to slot in with the role that is best for this unit, and we ain't lost ever since. And if he keeps this up, I don't know when we're going to lose again. I'm just being honest. This is ridiculous for us to come off of a game like last night against the Rockets, come into Miami the very next morning, 5 a.m. the plane landed or something like that. They got in, and then suited up for an 8 p.m. game Eastern, and continued to basically not miss any shots. Pulled down even more boards than he had last night. Just stellar, man. I don't know, 41 years of age. I think he found the role that he needs to play, and I can't wait to see what he looks like in the playoffs, man. We just got to stay healthy, because at this point the chemistry is found, and him and Luka are finding their groove, and this is crazy because Austin ain't even found his. If he gets going, night, man. We scored 134 points, and Austin don't even look that great. He's still struggling. So I will say this. I'm going to stand my ground and say I think San Antonio and OKC will likely knock us off if we get into the playoffs with them. But the thing about it is they can't play poorly against this unit. If they're playing like this, it's going to require OKC to play very, very well to beat this team. That's what it really comes down to. It's going to require San Antonio to play very, very well to beat us. If for some reason they're not themselves or they get the wrong injuries or something like that, this Laker team playing like this has a good chance of beating them. Still got a lot of games left to play. We still got a lot of things to fill, but everybody's slotting into their roles. They're buying in. And like I said, it's going to require the Lakers to continue playing like this. But I think they've legitimately found something that works, and we're beating playoff teams. We're beating teams in their building. We're winning at home or on the road this way. And right now, if I'm not mistaken, this is an 8-game winning streak. And most of the teams we played against are in the play-in tournament or better. Tonight was another one of those games. 7th seed, top of the play-in tournament, Eastern Conference. In the mix, could potentially land higher than that if they win a couple games. Miami's considered a good team in the East. And they played a good game against us. I thought they were really strong in the fourth quarter, but I mean, we just overpowered them with our star power. It was kind of scary, to be honest. DA, Ayton, 29 minutes, 6 points, 3 of 5 from the field, 4 rebounds, 1 turnover, 1 offensive board, plus 13. Once again, I thought he played okay. The numbers didn't really tell the story once again. We weren't really looking for him as much tonight, but he was pretty efficient with what he was given, what he was asked to do, and it was an okay night. I'd like to see him contribute more to the glass and, of course, get a few blocks like he did last night. But ultimately, he was pretty good, plus 13 solid. Marcus Smart, 28 minutes, 13 points, 2 of 6 from the field, 1 of 4 from 3, 8 of 9 from the free throw line, 2 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 turnovers, 2 steals, plus 15. I think we're a better team when he shoots less. He only attempted 6 shots tonight. He didn't really have it tonight, but he got to the line 8 or 9 times. It's fantastic. 8 or 9 shots, rather, hit from the line is really helpful. And I've been saying for a while that I think we need to put a leash on him because he helps us in so many areas, but he hurts us when he shoots too much. If he doesn't have it going, don't shoot too much. I thought tonight was a quality game for that example. He really didn't shoot too much. He gave us 2 steals, 4 assists, and 13 points, and got to the line mostly and played a solid defense. Only 2 turnovers, I can live with that. Plus 15, led the entire team there. That's pretty good, man. That's what I need. We're going to skip Luka and save him for last because his numbers are just absurd, astonishing even. Austin Reeves, 40 minutes, 18 points, 5 of 12 from the field, 2 of 7 from 3, 6 of 10 from the line, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 turnovers, 1 offensive rebound, plus 13. I didn't think Austin played that great tonight. 18 minutes is good. 18 points is good. Got to the line, missed 4 free throws. That's not like him. 2 of 7 from behind the arc, still struggling on the road from behind the arc. Not overly efficient night, 5 boards, 4 assists. It's kind of tough for him because LeBron, like I said last night, LeBron has it going and Luka's in such a rhythm. He doesn't really need to be doing too much right now, and it's probably for the best because he's not really playing that great. So he's going to have to find his rhythm. He's going to have to find a way. And I know before this is over with, he's going to have one of them games. And we're going to be like, yep, that's the Austin we know. But he's kind of not that person right now. But he is chipping in the areas that can kind of complement the team and just play the role, be a good ball handler for the team right now while he's trying to find his way. So he's supposed to be our second option. I guess he and LeBron are sharing that role right now. LeBron is kind of sneaking in place to kind of carry that role while Austin is struggling. That's kind of what I'm sensing right now. And it's working out for us. Whatever this is, it's working. Rui Hachimura, 18 minutes, 7 points, 3 of 6 from the field, 1 of 2 from 3, 1 rebound, 1 steal, 1 turnover, -5. So what I will say about Rui's game is that I thought he was trying to force the pass, and that's a good thing because I've been calling on him to work on other areas of the ball, not be a black hole for the basketballs. And I thought he was making a concerted effort to try to find other people in some uncomfortable for him type ways, and he turned the ball over. He didn't look good. But the idea was the right thing, and now he needs to, go forward and continue to work on those aspects of the game, continue to try to make himself more comfortable and looking for other people more frequently. And it's going to take some time. It doesn't come naturally to him. That's not his game. But if he wants to keep his career going, it's going to be on him to do that. And I thought he did a good job of trying to do that, and he failed. So I prefer him to try and fail than not try and continue on the path he's on where he's just not going to do it. Got to start somewhere. I think he did a good job of trying to get outside of his comfort zone to look for others tonight. So that's something I noticed. Jake LaRavia, 18 minutes, 5 points, 2 of 3 from the field, 1 of 1 from 3, 6 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 block, 2 offensive boards, +5. It's a good night for Jake for the new standards that we have for him. I would love to see him put up the production that he was able to put up early in the season when he was doing all types of big stuff with these same type of minutes. But for the per minute, I thought he was really good tonight, very efficient, great on the glass, high energy, complimented the players that are on the floor with him well, +5 because of it. I thought this was a good Jake game. Stats-wise, it didn't tell the story. He was better than the stats show. Jackson Hayes, 19 minutes, 6 points, 2 of 6 from the field, 2 of 2 from the line, 5 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 blocks, -7. He also had 3 offensive boards. This was a game where I thought he played really well. The stats don't tell the story. He wasn't very efficient, but his energy, especially in that first half, was extremely impactful. When we were struggling in that first quarter, it was his energy, him and Jake LaRavia, that was fighting to keep us in it. Eventually, we were able to turn the tide on the Heat entirely. But at that point, we were down by 15 or something, and he was pushing. Jake was pushing. They were really helping us off the bench with the energy and just doing the Banshee stuff. So I thought Jackson Hayes' defense was good tonight. Rebounded pretty solid. Blocked 2 shots. I thought he did some good things on the offensive glass with 3 of those. I thought this was a really good Jackson Hayes game, and it's been needed because he hasn't been playing well for the last couple of weeks since coming back from injury. Luke Kennard, 13 minutes, 0 of 1 for both the 3 and field, 2 rebounds, 1 offensive board, -5. Quiet night for him. He hasn't really been playing well lately. After having a nice honeymoon phase, after initially being traded here, he's kind of cooled off, and we got to try to find a way to get him involved a little more. Tonight was probably his most quiet night as a Laker. And of course, last but obviously first, not least at all, Luka Doncic, 38 minutes, 60 points, 18 of 30 from the field, 9 of 17 from 3, 15 of 19 from the free throw line, 7 rebounds, 3 assists, only 2 turnovers, 5 steals, 1 offensive board, +7. Of course, the game ball goes there. And this is really what I'm thinking. How the hell did the Dallas Mavericks actually let this guy go? For anything, let alone for what they traded him for. Forget what you got back. Why the hell did you move him? So you're trying to tell me you moved him at 25 years of age? And this is what he's doing after you let him go? This is what he could have did in your uniform? That's the only thing that came out. I'm sitting here watching this man off a back-to-back where he went for, 41 last night, something like that. Almost a triple. I don't remember what the stats was, but he was phenomenal last night, carried the team. He come into this building today as a game time decision because, of course, we didn't hardly get any sleep as a unit, landing at 5 a.m. And he comes into the game and he does this, 60 points on 18 of 30 shooting, 9 of 17 from the three-point line, 15 of 19 from the free throw line. Man, listen, they need to really rehire their GM to fire him again. I think that's what needs to happen. Dallas should immediately sign him and then fire him again just to make it right. Because one firing ain't enough for Nico Harrison in that just completely ridiculous decision. That was a smooth brain decision to move on from Luka Doncic. Never mind what the trade return was. That's a whole different set of circumstances. That's fireable, jailable, even if you ask me. After watching what he's been doing for us this season, I don't want to trade Luka Doncic for literally anything at all, man. There's not a single player or package that I would agree to trade this guy for at this point. He's here. I'm not trading him for Wemby. I'm not trading him for Jokic. I'm good. We're good. I'm holding on to this dude. His talent is crazy. And his stats are probably as impressive as any superstar I've ever seen play in a Laker uniform. Just being honest. Anybody. Kobe, Shaq, Bron early on, AD, Powell. I've seen people put up some fantastic numbers for this team. This dude's stats are crazy, man. Every night he's doing something ridiculous, and it's getting worse. And what's impressive is understanding what he's going through off the court, and how well he's playing during these stressful times. It's like, you trying to tell me he got that gene in him too, where the more difficult things are off the court, the better he plays, and you're going to trade this guy because he's too chubby? I understand exactly what people mean when they say even chubby Luka is still untradeable. I didn't really watch Mavericks like that. I've seen his stats from afar because I'm a fantasy basketball fan. I'd watch him when he play us, and he was pretty damn good. But, like, seeing him night in and night out, you truly understand. Like, even out of shape, the type of talent this dude puts together, and the fact that his game is not predicated on speed or athleticism or anything, he's going to age very well. Very well. He can continue to do this till he's 37, 36 years old, in my opinion. He could keep doing it because all he's doing is just launching threes, stutter, step this, step back that. That's not going anywhere. It's not like he's flying all over the floor or jumping. Nah. He's laying the ball up. He plays like he's 50 years old anyway. It reminds me of like a souped up Paul Pierce. like Paul Pierce Pro or whatever. Like, this is like a different version of that type of talent. And like a rich man's Paul Pierce with respect to the Hall of Famer champion, he's like that, to where his game just pull up from mid-range, turn around, use the big body, stand low to the ground, get to the line a million times, hit threes a million times. That's exactly what he reminds me of. He reminds me of a greater version of Paul Pierce. And if you know anything about basketball, you know that player can play like that for as long as he continues to play ball. He's just shooting jumpers, dude. And he's not even jumping that high when he does so. It's just footwork, planting, stutter steps. It's not like he's moving off fast to dribbling out. He's playing slow, fundamental layup, and he's getting 60. 60, yo. Like, I'm like, yo, man, I don't know where he's going to land amongst the great Lakers, but he ain't the worst star we've ever had. That's for damn sure. He is definitely not last. I don't know. Wilt, Kobe, Shaq, West, LeBron, all these great players. I don't know where he is going to land amongst y'all, but if he plays the rest of his career on this unit, he ain't going to be the worst of them. I'll tell you that. He ain't going to be last on the list. You understand what I'm saying to you? This is a different type of star, man, and we're in good hands. Just got to keep him. Got him on contract. Give him more money, man. What is it going to cost? Whatever it costs, you pay it. Whatever it is, just give it to him. And make sure he has the pieces around him that can keep him in contention, that can play proper roles around him so that he can continue doing what he's doing. And, of course, it's going to be incumbent upon him to, in the offseason, value why he's playing as well as he is and why he's as durable this season as he is. It's because of what he did in that offseason, the commitment that he had for taking care of his body. He needs to see this as a season to off-season practice for himself. And getting off season, work on the diet, work on the workout, and we're going to see year 2 of that journey make him even more refined as a physical person. And then he does it in third summer, God willing, he's healthy going into the summer next year. Take that same journey, do the same thing in the off season, and you do that for 2, 3, 4, 5 years in a row. Then you start moving around differently. As you're in better shape at 31 than you were at 27 when you do that. He's going to find out that he's going to be a lot lighter on his feet because of the choice he makes to commit every summer. So if I'm him, I'm looking forward to it. I'm correlating that decision and this play, because if he didn't take care of himself, he probably wouldn't be healthy enough to play like this. You know what I mean? He probably wouldn't be in the shape necessary to put forth this type of effort. And the way that they ran him out of Dallas, stating that he was out of shape, should be more of enough motivation for him to continue to work very hard in the offseason to take care of his body. Hopefully things will shake out. Obviously, he's going to have to address some things in his personal life in the offseason. But if he wants to continue to put up these type of numbers and have this type of praise heaped upon him, it's conditioning that's going to make that possible for him. So that's what I'll tell him. You're reaping the benefits right now from the decision to go crazy in the offseason. Do it again. And so that's what I tell him, man. And see, don't you start going for 65 and 70 and 80, 100 maybe points. I mean, it's not out of the question what this guy's talent. It's not. It's really not. And so that's what I'm telling people, man. I haven't seen great players before. We're looking at another one, ladies and gentlemen. This dude is very great. Very, very great. He's going to get a statue in 2 different buildings. Dallas should give him one off the strength of what he's already done. We'll give him one if he plays like this for the next 8 years. Yeah, this is one of them morons, dude. I don't know where he lands amongst the Lakers, but he ain't the worst one. I promise you that. So, yeah, 77. Man, when you're a Laker, it's all about winning championships. I don't know that we can get a championship this year, but I'm pretty damn certain that if we don't get a championship while you're here, it ain't going to be your fault. That's what I will say. The Laker front office got a lot of pressure on him to make sure he has stuff around him that he needs. Because he can do this. Man, listen. 60 points is Laker high, but it's not his career high. He's played even better. He's capable of playing even better. And, yeah, this is nothing to play with, man. I've been watching this team for what? This is my 33rd season as a Laker fan, I believe it is, something like that. I done seen some great players, so nothing should be, it's nothing I've never seen before. But it doesn't mean that I'm not absolutely incredibly in awe, just the same. Greatness is always awe-inspiring, and what Luka's doing right now is awe-inspiring. I didn't get the pleasure of seeing LeBron in his prime. You know what I mean? We got him near the end of his career. He still played an excellent ball for us, but we didn't have the Hedo Bron, Cleveland Bron. I didn't get a chance to watch that. I'm getting a chance to watch prime Luka, and it's giving me prime Kobe vibes, straight up. But you got to get the hardware to be compared to that dude. It wasn't just about stats. It was about going into the playoffs and beating everybody and being the king 5 times over, 7 NBA finals. So that's what it's going to take for Luka to really be seen as that kind of talent. But you don't got to be that great. You know what I mean? That's just the beauty of what Kobe provided. You don't have to be that great to be awe-inspiring. Being Luka Doncic is enough. That's what I will definitely say. So, yeah, man, we're super excited about what we got going on. We're very happy that LeBron's playing at this absolute great level as well. We just want to see him continue to respect this role as the way to win. And if I'm him, I'm looking at Luka and I'm saying, man, I might be able to get a championship before I retire playing with this dude. And I'll say this, I'm not qualified to say, because once again, I didn't watch Prime Bron, so I didn't get to see Prime Bron's teammates. And I had the pleasure of watching AD carry our team for the last 8 years. He carried a good portion of the load. I dare not want to disrespect my guy who wanted to be a championship, AD, as well. I don't know that LeBron has ever played with anybody as quite as gifted as Luka Doncic. I don't know that he has. Respect to Dwayne Wade. I know what Wade did on both sides of the floor. Respect to Kyrie Irving. I don't think there's 3 players more naturally gifted than Kyrie Irving that ever played this game. But what Luka's doing is a different level of basketball, man. And the stats and what he's able to do, scoring the ball. I know for a fact LeBron's never played with a score like this. I'm very safe and comfortable saying that much, at least. This is the greatest scorer LeBron James has ever played with, for certain. But I think he might also be the greatest player LeBron has ever played with, too. So, forgive me, Heat fans. Forgive me, Cleveland fans. I got love for Wade, Kyrie, and AD. A lot of love for them dudes. Big fan of all 3 of them. But I'm watching what Luka's doing, and I'm just saying I think this is a different level. I really do believe that. Hardware must be gotten, though. Hardware must be gotten. Because them people delivered with LeBron. They got the ring. So that's what Luka has to do. You got to get the ring. But just from a talent to basketball shot-for-shot perspective, I'm thinking Luka might be the most talented player LeBron has ever played with. I really think that. So let's get into the standings, see where we're at, and call it a night. Of course, we got Orlando up next on Saturday, 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern in Orlando. Hopefully, we can continue to do what we need to do against this Florida, state. The basketball teams have done a lot of damage against us, but we were able to get a victory tonight here. We're going to finish it off in Orlando then. But these standings will tell us where we're at. Obviously, third place. We'll see if anything's changed. OKC, 55-15 in first place. San Antonio, 52-18 in second place. Lakers, 45-25 in third place. Fourth place, Minnesota, 43-27. Fifth place, Houston, 41-27. Sixth place, Denver, 42-28. Seventh place, Phoenix, 39-31. Eighth place, Clips, 34-36. Ninth place, Portland, 34-36. And 10th place, Golden State, 33-36. Lakers 8-game winning streak. We won 11 of our last 12 basketball games. I think that's what that says. Or 8 of them playoff teams or something like that. This is getting a little out of hand, y'all. It's getting a little out of hand. I don't want to start believing that we can win a championship, but this team is doing a lot to make us drink Kool-Aid right now. They're doing a lot to make us drink Kool-Aid, man. And we still got more work to do, man. We got some Eastern Conference teams to see. We got some trap games ahead. Nets, Washington, Indy. Those are trap games, man. Those teams are expected to do nothing against us. And those are the games that a lot of teams, like when they start winning like this, tend to take a night off against those type of teams and lose your winning streak. Orlando, we owe. We owe. They beat us over the last couple of years several times in dramatic fashion, close games, buzzer games. This game means something to me, man. Going into Orlando means something to me. I really want to win this game. I really am tired of seeing Paolo Banchero and Jonathan Isaac winning basketball games against my squad. We're tired of that. Franz Wagner, I don't think is back yet. He might be back by that game, but I doubt it. I don't think so. But, Anthony Black is out right now, so that hurts their team some. They're on a 3-game losing streak. I guess they lost tonight to somebody. But, yeah, they lost to the Hornets. Hornets beating everybody. I'm not surprised by that at all. 131-11 was the score on that. But, yeah, I want to beat the Magic, man. That is very important that we beat that team. They're a physical team. They're a big team. We lost them when they came to our building. We really need our get back there. That's an important game, in my opinion. So I'll be very disappointed if they snap our winning streak. They should not. So that's really what it is, man. San Antonio beat the Suns by 1. Is that what I see there? Hold on, let me see. I saw something and clicked away from it. Yeah, Spurs 101, Suns 100. So that's important to us because the Suns are the only team in this cluster that we don't have the home court advantage against. So the tiebreaker specifically. So anytime they take a loss in this cluster of games is very important to our overall seeding situation. So as long as they're continuing to lose, we're going to have home court against everybody around us at this point. Great news there. What else? Anything else matters? Pelicans beat the Clippers. That don't really matter to us. It's always nice seeing the Clippers lose. Nah, none of the rest of the stuff is nonsense as it pertains to what we got going on. So, yeah, man, Magic. Circle it. Big body team, physical team. Beat us the last 3 out of 4 times, something like that. We need to win that game. BDL 44. I thank you all for watching. I'm out.